how to and how not to make a live stream. My family came over to visit, and I was about to go live. If they had interrupted me, I would have been pissed. But something stopped me before I did the live stream. I was going to do it about half an hour ago, and I'll cover that before I end the stream. So I'm not monetized as of this recording. If you want to see what I'm going to be talking about, I have a special message at the end. Stay tuned for the last 5 minutes, or you could go to the end of the video and go to the last 5 minutes. Okay. And I'm going to put some links later on. But for now, we got the second half of Spider-Man Lotus. I have not seen, and I do just like McDonald's. I do it all for you. Look at that fucking copyright claim, and probably because of the music, because I don't think it's the movie itself, unless it's the bots detecting something else. But I don't think so. I think it's the fucking music. So we're gonna cover the second half. I may stop to show some trivia, but outside of that, we're gonna do the fan film. So let me properly set up. Here we are. Let's see. Okay. And let's see if we can. Before I do that, let's get us into. Let's see. That's the thing about doing a live stream. Okay, it's the zooming in and out is a joke, but whatever it is, whatever we have to do here to correct all this. Okay, there we go. So you're gonna kind of see my face. It's 2:30 in the afternoon and almost 3, and we're gonna have some daylight.
This is me, huh?
Yeah, this is so you can jump. This is so you can.
Now I want to pause that because I want to show you. I think I might have it still. Yes, I do. When I see this, I instantly think of this game. This one is Spider-Man Maximum Carnage, and this I got for the Super Nintendo. I got this, I believe, when I was 16 years old. And there are special collector cartridges now these days, but there were only 2 red cartridges. This one and Doom for the Super Nintendo. So a little bit of trivia there. All right, back to the damn movie.
No, this is so you can swing.
Yeah, that looks like that looks like Maximum Carnage almost.
Here, you try.
Oh my god, is this the plug and play? Oh, come on.
Hey, Spider-Man?
Yeah, good.
What happened to the girl on the bridge?
What happened to the girl? Spider-Man saves the day. Cheap game. It's a cheap game. Anyway, stick with Maximum Carnage, or at least Spider-Man on the PlayStation 1. Okay, we're cutting to black. I will say the one big negative for this is that we're bogged down in drama an awful lot. And, I mean, it has to pick up speed somewhere. We're in the rain now, I guess. Hopefully there's no more copyrighted music. That's going to be fun.
Osborn's a strong son.
Oh my
Stand
god.
up for yourself. Quit being a coward. You embarrassed me again, Harry. You need to man up and fix this. I'm sending him off to boarding school. He just doesn't have the spirit of an Osborn. No son of mine flunks out of high school. Crying again. Where's that going to get you in life? You're more powerful than most people on this planet, and you're wasting everything you have. You are not an Osborne.
Tell me he's going to be the villain at the end of this. We got less than an hour left. It's got to go somewhere. There's got to be another villain. Yeah, it's really bogged down in a lot of drama. Hard to say what's going to happen.
It's not true, right? They're lying. The Beagle always lies about you.
Tim. It's my fault. That girl, she's gone because of me.
Hmm.
A lot of people are now, and I can't do anything about it. No matter how hard I try, I can't do this. Look, I'm not the hero that you think I am. And all of this, it's not me.
But you tried to save her. I saw the videos. The Beagle's making up stories like they always do.
It's not the same. There's more to it that you wouldn't understand.
What about these stories? When you stopped the whole Sinister Six by yourself? Or you stopped the whole Brooklyn Bridge from
Tim,
collapse?
These stories, they're just that, stories. Written by people that I've never even met before. I just think you're looking at me like someone that I'm not.
I don't understand.
I know, you're just a kid.
Crusher Hogan. I like the name instead of, was it Bonesaw from the first movie?
I think I might be able to help you understand it a little better. Sit down.
Oh, are we going to cover the origin story again?
I got my powers from an accident. 5 years ago.
Oh, cool.
It could have happened to anyone. I'm not special. A spider was trapped in a beam of radiation. I only had a minute left to live. And I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It could have been different. If I'd been there a second later, if I'd died just a second earlier. I didn't ask for any of this to happen. But I took the cards I was dealt and made a choice. I was only looking out for number one.
There's Uncle Ben.
Myself. I created Spider-Man and exploited it for money.
Oh, love the outfit. Amazing fantasy outfit.
I had what no one else on the planet had. And it felt good. Choices come with consequences. broken down for one moment. It always does. It could have been different.
The burglar. The prowler. No, not the prowler. Whatever it is.
I lost the one I cared about. Because I was too selfish to think about anyone else. Because I didn't understand what these powers meant. What they were supposed to be. Those choices.
Now, I'll pause this to show you the original version of what that was about. So, this was always the origin. Let me see if I can get us some good light, and I'll show you really quick. So here you see what's come over me. I'm scaling the walls just as easy as I can walk. Here is a more like 80s, 90s version, I think, the more updated version, because he was part of like a talk show. He got a talk show interview. Here's the burglar. This is the 90s retelling. I think this is this is also another retelling. Another retelling. There's the cop. This, you see the simpler pencils. This is Steve Ditko, right? A spider's web. And then my fists will do the rest. So this is definitely Steve Ditko. And I do think this is still Steve Ditko here. My fault, all my fault. If I only had stopped him when I could have, but I didn't, and now Uncle Ben is dead. So this is definitely the origin story. We didn't see an Uncle Ben in Tom Holland's, so there were different changes. Of course, Cliff Robertson for the Spider-Man movies. Cliff Robertson, who had done like westerns and stuff. Oh, he was in The Untouchables, but he played Uncle Ben for this one, for this continuity. So, no, it's that face. It cannot be. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you a little bit of that. So that's a very crucial thing that happens there. Some of these things I do to try to make it as transformative as possible. Where are we at? Can I get us back? Can I get us back? Okay.
Those choices. Those moments. They put us on a path. For better. For worse. I wanted revenge.
It's kind of sad that Stan Lee and Steve Ditko had creative differences about Spider-Man. I think they both felt that Spider-Man was very important. You know, Steve felt one way and Stan Lee felt the other way. Ultimately, Stan Lee won because Spider-Man wasn't going to go anywhere.
You know me? Then you know you did. The hell do you have to do it? What do you have to gain? I've got nothing to gain. You've got plenty to lose. Benjamin Franklin Parker. That's the name of the man you murdered tonight.
That's his middle name? Benjamin Franklin Parker.
Criminal that I ignored. Right in front of me. If I just stood in the way or stuck my foot out, it could have been different. There's no changing the past. I had to live with what I did. The goblin took me back to that same warehouse and made it clear. The cycle never ends. There isn't a day that goes by where I'm not reminded of it. And it all started with this costume. It was the greatest mistake of my life. Now everyone else is paying for it.
But you're a hero. You saved all those people.
And how many others suffered because of it? What's this?
It's a history scrapbook about you.
I can't do this. I'm sorry.
Wait, Spider-Man!
Don't go, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, you can!
Come back, Shane. Well, it's a scene that doesn't go anywhere. A lot of scenes don't go anywhere. I think that's another problem with this movie. It's gonna lose a couple of points. I don't think it should be flashy and CGI-ish all the time, but I also don't think it should be too bogged down in drama. There should be a nice balance of everything. But it's funny because when I think of
I saw Flash last night. He
when I
asked about you.
the MTV Spider-Man,
We were right.
based on the movies, it ended with him giving up. It ended with Spider-Man giving up after he got somebody killed.
Where did you go?
Doesn't matter, MJ.
I just want to understand.
Women.
48 minutes left. What can we?
You should have stopped me.
From what? Harry, you have to talk to me. I can't help you if you
Help
don't.
me. Why do you care so much? It's not worth it.
I know you're still taking the pills. Why do you keep hurting yourself? Harry, you have to tell me what's going on.
Just stop.
No.
You wanna know why I was at that cemetery? Because I had nowhere else to go. Not after Dad died, not after Gwen. You know, Pete was gonna propose to her. He had a ring and everything, and I was there with him when he got it. I helped him as much as I could.
Lots of drama. It's kind of like Smallville drama almost.
For a second there, I really thought I could make him proud. I was living up to my name for once, but the second I start to feel some sort of importance, he's taken from me. I don't know, maybe if I had stayed, things would have been different, but I ran. And I'm stuck with these. Oh, fuck.
Jesus. Okay, let me pause the drama here. I was thinking back to Ultimate Spider-Man. And in Ultimate Spider-Man, I was shining a light on that. Did my flashlight disappear on me? My flashlight always disappears. So in Ultimate Spider-Man, there's drama between Harry and his dad. But the thing is that there was more drama going on with Peter after losing Gwen Stacy, after learning about Harry. I think it was Harry that kind of set him over the edge. But every time Peter Parker gave up, he kept coming back. I didn't like the bipolar drama that he had, and it kind of pissed me off after. That's why I stopped collecting these because as action packed as these were, and I did collect the Death of Spider-Man, which didn't mean much for shit. Um, like, he would just go back and forth. I mean, this is the thing I didn't like about it. Now, my only experience with Spider-Man had been like the cartoons and stuff, but I had collected a little bit of the '90s Spider-Man, and then I collected this. But this Peter Parker that Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley had put together was just always sad and depressed, and always upset, like always failing and never doing enough. So that's what this just. I mean, imagine if every episode, if this was an episodic thing and not a movie, this was like this exactly what we'd be looking at all the time. So it's like, yeah, but I understand part of
They're all having fun.
like the Ultimate Harry Osborn had the same problem, but
Yeah, I know that
he would
destroying me.
become the Hobgoblin for this continuity. But I don't know about this movie.
But that's not such a bad
Yeah, we know you want to be a drug addict, man. Got to cut that out.
Harry,
What am I supposed to do?
Harry, please.
There's people dying.
I know what it's like to feel lost and alone. Harry, I've lived my whole life trying to be someone else. Trying to be the girl that everyone knew. You don't think I came back from this party sobbing? You don't think I went to sleep every night the same scared girl I've always been? You're convinced that you're the only one hiding. But I'm right here with you. I understand, Harry. There's more to me than people know. But it doesn't matter. Because I have you. And Peter. And we had Gwen.
Oh,
I don't know if you'll remember this. It feels so distant. It was a night in the summer, for the July weekend. It was raining.
we're in really
Four of us
emo
were there.
directions.
We were all waiting to watch the fireworks go off. But it was raining so hard we didn't know if they ever would. Everyone had their own umbrellas, except for Peter and Gwen. They were under just one. And it was a small umbrella, too. So they had to sit close to each other. It was one of their first dates as a couple. One of the first times just the four of us were all together. We waited and waited for the fireworks. Eventually, we all wanted to leave.
Oh my god.
Except for you. You convinced us to stay just a little longer. And sure enough, the sky lit up with fireworks. And it wasn't the same after that.
Green Goblin fireworks.
Everyone became just a little bit brighter.
Kind of reminds me of like Iraq with like
We
dropping
all
bombs and shit
got
with
just a
firepower.
little bit closer. And you made it one of the most memorable nights of our lives.
This scene could have been cut in half. I really do think so. Uh,
Hey, how'd it go?
I really shouldn't be here.
Wait, what happened?
thinks I am. I'm not. You've seen the headlines. Figure it out.
The Daily Bugle? That's why you're giving up?
It's about the truth. It isn't fair that your son should look up to someone who isn't half the hero that
What
he
did
thinks
you
they are.
say to him?
What'd you do?
I told him what he needed to hear. He's better off.
You just don't get it, do you?
Now explain it to me.
I don't know.
That little boy has looked up to you his entire life.
Oh my God, there's so much drama.
He has watched you save thousands of people. He's read every Bugle slander, and it didn't matter because you were his hero. That's what he thinks.
Let me pause this and give some commentary to this. Now, if anybody's read Injustice, and I've, thinking of the Flash, and I know this is Ezra Miller Flash here, but with the Flash, there was the whole thing about Superman turning evil, and all the Wonder Woman and Green Lantern, everybody turned evil. But what had happened was there was this one person that believed in the Flash, and Barry Allen. So he became a superhero. I don't know if he became a metahuman, and he stood up against tyranny, and Superman and Wonder Woman put him down into a coma. But his mother invited Barry Allen to go see him. So it was hard for Barry Allen to really think of himself as a hero, knowing that he was serving the enemy. Because he was serving Superman, and Superman was just a piece of shit. He went from a nice guy to a dictator. So it was so important to pay attention to what was going on in his soul, in his mind, in his heart. This feels predictable, and it's dragging on way too long, I think. A lot of these drama scenes are dragging on way too long. I'm going to finish this, but
It doesn't matter what you think about yourself. Because he deserves somebody to believe in. He doesn't have anything else. So, please, give him something to believe in.
Is he going back in there, or are we going to a new location? I just want the kid to say, "Fuck you, Spider-Man." I'm going to be a Superman fan
Hey,
now.
buddy. About what I said. I was wrong. After I told you about what happened, I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. So, you want to show me the scrapbook?
Oh yeah.
I like where he's exactly where he...
That's,
Wait, I have to show you from the beginning.
okay.
I mean, you could have cut all this down. There's just too much...
Well, here's from the first time you fought Vulture on the water tank.
This does take me back.
And the first time you fought Sandman at Midtown High, you had to flip him over instead of punching him.
Right, I had to, so I wouldn't break my hand.
Oh, and here's when you first fought Electro,
Right, with the rubber gloves.
and Doc Ock, and Rhino, and Lizard, and Scorpion, and Mysterio.
This is a good
Here's
scene.
when you had to lift that building up to save all those people when you first fought the Sinister
That was
Six.
Steve. Now let me see if I can find it. Oh, where Spider-Man is lifting up those pipes. That's a very famous scene because that is Steve Ditko's last time drawing Spider-Man. I'm going to find it right now. Here it is. Oh, I found that quick. Oh, I found this quick. Okay, so what he's talking about is right here, and let's see if I can show that pretty well. It's hard to do this with a live stream. Everybody was walking on eggs around Steve Ditko by the time I arrived, Roy Thomas recalls, because he and Stan had not been speaking for months. Throughout 1965, And by this time, Spider-Man was 3 years old. Lee and Ditko were able to continue their collaboration on the trend-setting Spider-Man, and by passing the work back and forth through intermediaries. But in 1966, so 4 years after Spider-Man, Steve resigned. To work with Steve was the greatest pleasure and privilege a writer could have, says Lee. For instance, there was a scene where that became incredibly famous. Spider-Man was trapped in a tunnel and had to lift something off of himself in order to escape and rescue Aunt May. More artists would have treated the struggle to escape from under tons of rubble in a few panels, but Ditko drew out the hero's mental and physical anguish for a full 8 pages of a 2-issue cliffhanger. It was something the readers have never forgotten. And here you see Spider-Man No More. This is number 50. Is that Ditko? No, it's John Romita. This is John Romita. I think doing the pencils. Yeah. So this is like when you start to see drama. There's the Green Goblin waging war. But here's the actual panel. I am not sure if I'm going to be able to read this to you. I'll read a little bit here. Oh, actually, let's read the whole thing. Fuck it. I've got to try to free myself, no matter how impossible it seems. And lifting is the only way. The only way. I can't. So exhausted after all that fighting. I feel so weak. But then the amazing Spider-Man, the amazing teenager, glimpses the life-saving serum so near and yet so far, so hopelessly far away. It's lying there, just beyond reach, as though mocking me, taunting me. It's the only thing that can save Aunt May, and I can't bring it to her. And there he looks at his aunt and uncle. If she doesn't make it, it'll be my fault, just the way I'll always blame myself for what happened to Uncle Ben. From the mysterious tale of Spidey's origin. The two people in all the world who have been kindest to me, it can't fail again. It cannot happen a second time. I won't let it. I won't. No matter what the odds, no matter what the cost, I'll get that serum to Aunt May. And maybe then I'll no longer be haunted by the memory of Uncle Ben. And here he goes, continuing. I thought, read it. Within my body is the strength of many men. And now I've got to call on that strength, all the power that I possess. I must prove equal to the task. I must be worthy of that strength, or else I don't deserve it. The weight is unbearable. Every muscle aches. And my head, it's spinning. Everything's beginning to whirl around. The strain, it's unbearable. So that's what that was like for him. And that's kind of like the theme of this. The only problem is with this movie, it's taking too damn long to get there. You know what I mean? Like, this movie does not need to be 2 hours long unless you could put something else in there. But that's that one. So let's go back to the action or the drama as we try to figure out what's going on here.
All those people when you first fought the Sinister Six. And when you saved the bridge from the Rhino, and when you stopped Vulture from becoming the
So it was sad that the creators of Spider-Man could not stay friends. I think it was like the first time ever you'd see that. Because Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster stayed friends. Bob Kane, probably not so much with Bill Finger. Bob Kane was a bastard. Yeah. See, the problem with this, they could have gotten to this point a little bit faster. And I guess maybe it's because I don't know if I have the patience now, but I think it drags on a bit. It's kind of like so in Superman 2, at the end of Superman 2, there was a scene where Clark Kent kisses Lois to make her forget that he's Superman. But the drama scene was going on way too long. And I like Richard Donner's cut. Like, we see the Earth spin backwards from the people's point of view, and seeing the Earth spin backwards, he tells her he knows that she wouldn't tell his secret. And she goes, look, there he goes, kid, up, up, and away. And so I thought that was very good. So this is a lot of stuff here. Probably this is gonna go on way too long too. There's the shocker.
Those overalls are not doing you any favors. Hey, if you don't want to do dinner, there's always karaoke night. Guys, quit. I tried to get her on time. I really did.
But your bike was stolen, stuck in the vehicle, you're studying late?
Told you guys you'd be lucky. Thanks, Eric. Maybe, buddy. Could be better.
It's
Guess who we saw
Gwen.
tonight? Flash Thompson, Liz Allen.
Stay sharp.
She definitely has that 1960s girl look.
I love you, Peter Parker.
What's this?
So it's the first time in a while we've seen his face again. Oh my god. Superbad's getting impatient. We get it. We got it. I am going to give a letter grade at the end of this. I don't know, man. It's too much. It's too much. Don't drag this. Okay, now what? How much time we got now? 1 hour 25? Oh, God. We got 35 minutes, son.
If you ever need anything, I'm a call away.
Okay, and we'll watch him say,
Wait, Spider-Man?
Yeah, Tim?
Well, I was just wondering if you could do one last thing for me.
Anything. What is it?
Would you tell me who you really are?
I've never shown anyone my true face before. If any of my enemies find out who I am, people I love get hurt. Can I trust you?
yeah. And then I'll sell it on eBay. I have cameras in the bedroom, by the way.
You're Peter Parker. You're the photographer on all the Daily Bugle newspapers.
Well, he's very, very thorough.
Yeah.
Wait till I tell my friends at school. Anyway. And he's like, you're not going to tell anybody.
Mask. It means something to a lot of people.
He just grabs his
You
head
remind me of that
and
today.
then twists it, and then the kid flops over, and that's it. Oh. What? Well, I mean, he's there to save the kid's life. Maybe saves Peter's life. I don't know.
I don't know the future. It's not one of my powers.
I'm trying to be
But I
nice.
do know. So you're brave. Braver than I've ever been. And I ever could be.
Remember when you fought Sandman and Rhino on the Daily Bugle building?
Yeah,
Yep.
braver
You,
than that too.
you remember? I was spending 8 hours here.
you, Peter.
Well, this was a good scene anyway.
Good night, Tim.
Wait, Peter? Will Spider-Man be back?
Say the word. Say the word. Da da da.
I'm always in the neighborhood.
Ta-da! All right, he's swinging around now, doing some PS5 gaming. Oh my god. Oh, I'm exhausted after that scene. Could you imagine if this was Star Wars? Oh my gosh. Fuck, that kid
I
died.
wish we could have taken that trip.
Did he die or did he not die? Well,
I wish I could hold you.
that's probably a good
One more
edit.
time.
So
Just for a second. I wish I would have proposed.
this and that.
Why didn't I propose?
Should have, could have, would have.
I'm sorry for failing. I'm sorry for not saving you. I was supposed to protect you.
I shall be right back.
I met this really cool kid. His name is...
Hold on. Let me pause this and I gotta grab something right quick. I'll be right goddamn back. Okay. All right. Can we play?
His name was Tim. And for some reason,
Oh, he didn't make
I
it.
told him who I am. He didn't have a lot of time.
Well, he seemed to be in good health, and then he was sick all of a
After he
sudden.
died, I was ready to quit.
I mean, you know, Tim was able to walk and move around pretty healthy, wasn't he? And then he got sick. Like,
It felt like I had no one to live for. It was selfish. But Tim helped me see a little more clearly. He asked about you, actually. You would have liked him. He was a good kid. I'm not ready to love again. Not sure if I'll ever be. But I think I'm ready to try it.
Benjamin Franklin Parker. Now,
It's what you would have wanted. It's what Ben and your father would have wanted too. This is bigger than me. And I will always be Spider-Man. Not because I want to. Because I have to. Because
sorry.
out there are people just like Tim.
I have to avoid
And they need to believe.
the notifications. Well, let's see. We got
I don't
28
think I'll
minutes.
ever get over you.
We got 28 minutes left.
Or your death. I don't want you to think this tape is me trying to forget you either. I'll never forget you. Don't think of this as a goodbye tape. It's more of a checking in tape. So here I am. Just checking in to say hi. And I miss you. I miss you, Gwen.
Well, we're almost to the end. Thanks for joining in. We're looking at the end of Spider-Man Lotus. There's Mary Jane.
How much did you hear?
Not much.
Does she know a secret? Because Gwen didn't.
Just the end.
Hey, Pete.
Everybody's here.
Harry.
It's a corpse party.
You guys anything? Water or coffee? I think we're okay. Listen. Well, we all know I'm not good at these kinds of things.
Oh, love that Rubik's Cube.
You know, I remember my
I've got one like it.
first day at ESU. My dad stopped
Somewhere.
the limo right up front. He turned to me and said, "Better be worth all this."
Wherever it is.
All my life I had these big dreams.
Everybody's
about
clicking out because
things
they want me to like get my
just
channel
doing these
blocked.
worthwhile things together, just us, father and son.
Yeah, everybody, it's Spider-Man 2. What does everybody want from
I
me?
tried, you know. I wanted to make him proud more than anything.
Oh my god. Too much drama. CW.
There I was. Barely maintaining a C average. Getting hooked on pills.
Get hooked on those pills. Keep on getting hooked.
And I met you.
Uh-huh.
This guy who didn't even have to dream because he already had it all. But that's besides the point. The point is, my best friend. You've always been there for me. I went and ran off when I should have been there for you.
It's not that one. Just checking something right now.
Last summer.
I'm like checking the clock here.
So
Sorry.
you asked Gwen out for the first time.
Wondering how many minutes of credits we got.
She wouldn't stop talking about it with everyone. Lightened up every time her name was mentioned.
Yeah, this is not Tom Holland, by the way, in case you're wondering.
She said she'd only date me if I got her the plush toy from the carnival.
Remember, you were trying at it for at least half an hour.
It couldn't have been that long.
God.
Pushing people away would fix things. And in the process, I said a lot of things.
Isn't this better than CW Arrow and all that stuff?
We need each other.
Yes, we got it.
Living alone isn't living.
Just fight,
If it was,
fight Mysterio now,
what this
please.
room. You two are my best friends.
Wow.
The only ones who understand.
Okay, now tell
It was you two.
them who you really are.
Gotta keep moving on.
Moving
For
on.
her. For everyone.
Actually, let me do this.
Now that this is
No,
over,
that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I
did you
wanted to
mention
do.
something about Flash's going away party?
That's not what I wanted to do.
I totally forgot about that. 6:30 tomorrow night. If you think you can make it. I have to go take care of something at Oscorp. You need a ride home?
No, you go ahead. I'll be there in a sec.
Here. I'm sorry about your dad. 6:30 tomorrow. I'll be there.
Oh my god, these scenes drag on. What do these two? What do they all do when they're not like drama? Can we get some happy energy at the end of this? Can we start to build up that happy energy, or at least maybe they can. These two can fuck, or something happen here, because we got it. We got all the drama. I feel like
You all right, Tiger?
You know what the meaning is, right?
we're out of this tunnel.
Cemetery.
No. It was a wake-up call. I needed it.
No,
What,
but I
20 minutes.
said it. I didn't realize until now. Normally I know you. We were dealing with.
Stop.
Do they kiss now? Something positive should happen.
We all lost something.
Yes, everybody lost something. We got that.
Not just me. And not just Harry. All of us.
No shit. I lost people, but
But I think we gained something too.
I think if it were me, I'd be just going drinking at the bar and just start jumping up and
Funny how
down
It works out like that.
to kind of run away from the problem. But
Now get some sleep.
okie dokie. You can sleep here with me if you like. No, guess it doesn't do that. It's funny because in this issue that I showed before, in Ultimate Spider-Man,
Will you do me a favor?
Peter Parker
Here.
tells Mary Jane his secret.
Say hello from me. And tell Gwen that I miss her too.
Okay then. You know, some of this is necessary and most of it isn't. Fade to black. God, I'm gonna be pissed if we just go right to the credits. I'm gonna be pissed off. Sepia tone? No, it's present day. Pizza.
Small party. Hey, you guys know Parker's gonna be here?
He said he'd be here.
You know him, classically late.
I'm sure he'll be here soon.
Cool.
Cool.
Well, drinks are in the back. All on me. And come on, there's a couple people I want to introduce you guys to.
I hope they're villains or some other superhero. Maybe it's the Fantastic Four. I don't know. Wait. Can we see that again? We gotta see that again. I love that. That woke me up. Hold on. Let's see. Where are we at? Hold on. Okay, let's.
People I want to introduce you guys to.
We have to see that again, please. Let's see that again. Running. Oh, wait. I gotta get there. I gotta get to Chuck E. Cheese on time. Here we go. Chuck E. Cheese's. Oh. That was my favorite scene in the whole fucking movie. You okay there, son? Yeah, I'm on my way to Chuck E. Cheese. Holy shit. Oh my god. That was it. Oh, I gotta put a point back on for that. That's a better scene than whatever Spider-Man was doing right now. Oh my god. Should he join his friends? Or should he be Spider-Man? I think I'd do the whole fucking Zack Snyder thing. Or Tobey Maguire, whatever. Alright, we got some cool shit happening now. '94 music. Now we cut to credits. Is there a post-credit scene here? Dedicated to the creators of Spider-Man. Yes. There we go. Both alive and gone. Oh, we're talking about everybody. Okay. That was the 1 hour 40-minute mark was my favorite scene. '94 music. Da, 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 da. There's the comic books. Ah, you know what? It's kind of like it's like the end of Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now you saw the comic book covers. I'm trying to get into that vibe. Let's see. We got 15 minutes left. Is there going to be a post-credit scene? There's going to be a lot of... That's 15 minutes of credits there. Well, I got to tell you, the drama dragged out Paul Logan. Not Logan Paul. There is a Hargrove or Hargrave somewhere. Some sort of actor named Hargrave. But, anyone can win a fight when the odds are easy. It's when the going's tough to... What the... Let me read it. I'm going to take off a point for that shit. Max Fox, Mariah Fox. I did it. I'm free. There's Gwen in 2000-something. That's Tim Sale. Rest in peace, Tim Sale. Drew all the characters. Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, Warden Wayne. Good music from the 90s. We gotta have a post-credit scene. We have too many minutes left over here. What's happening? What's happening? What are we doing? Oh, God. The reason why I'm disliking a lot of this movie. I'm gonna probably lower this because I just can't think with that music. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give a letter. I'm giving a letter score at the end, and I'm gonna have a special message before I close out this live stream because we're gonna shift gears in a bit. How many minutes left of this shit? Less than 15. Yes, there's good special effects, and there's definitely some good fight scenes. It's just that if you were to trim the fat, okay, this movie could easily be like an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes. Like a lot of the mindless fighting you see in Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I like that stuff, but also, like, if you added the drama to a movie like that, then it could also work even better. I feel like this movie needed more of the cartoon action and less of the drama. I think for when Sam Raimi did the first movies, right? The first, at least the first two. Forget the fuck the third one, right? But that first movie was the first time we saw Spider-Man in live action that was not a TV show. Because the TV show did not. I think there was a pilot, a couple of episodes. It didn't last very long, and I remember seeing some of that. But then we fast forward to 2002. Attack of the Clones was coming out. So it was time for Spider-Man to prove his worth in the form of a movie. And I liked the first movie. And I liked the second one, definitely more, because the second one made more sense. The third one was all over the map, all over the shop. I never saw the Andrew Garfield ones. And the Tom, I finally saw Far From Home, but No Way Home, I think, probably the best of all of them. And my favorite scene probably has to be when Tobey Maguire stops Tom Holland from killing the Green Goblin. Yeah. I'm just watching for any post credits. A lot of credits. Monopoly, Marvel Avengers. This is an Avengers board game that I got recently. I added Spider-Man to it because you can play as all 7 characters. Spider-Man and the Avengers. Let's fast forward a little bit. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. See if... A lot of credits. Okay. We're now 5 minutes off. Okay. So we have 5 minutes left on this. Yeah. I think that all the actors are very good. But my first experience was seeing Spider-Man. My first superhero movie that I ever saw in a movie theater, but of course, that credit goes to Batman, Michael Keaton's Batman. And I was 11 years old in that theater. And when he showed up in Flash, I clapped. I didn't give a shit. I said, that's the reason why. Because at 11 years old, now here I am in my 40s. And that's such a long time. These roll of credits feels like most of the movie, the bulk of the movie. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Okay, we have less than a minute. No post-credits scene, I think. I think that's it. Unless there's something else you want to show us. GJK, like Garbage Pail Kid. GPK. That's it. No post-credits. That is it. Let me see if there's any commentary from the people themselves. Anything that's pinned. Okay. I'm going to read this out loud, and while I read it out loud, I'm going to show you the image for Lotus. Let's do that. And then, okay, that's as good as we can get it. Okay, there is Spider-Man Lotus. Okay, let me read this. This is from GJK Kona. So that's the name of the what's the name? Gavin J. Kona. Okay, this is the guy who made the movie. I'm not sure if he's also Peter Parker, but let's read this essay here, shall we? Shall I get my magnifier here? Oh my God, the things I want in an instant. Here it is. Here it is. Oh my God. For as long as I could remember, I spent so much of my life looking to fiction for an escape. No matter what the problems were in my life, stories were always there to comfort me. To see Spider-Man swinging through the city, to see Marty McFly race through time in the DeLorean, to see E.T. and Elliot fly in front of the moon, it brought me a sense of safety and security when I needed it. When I grew older, that habit of retreating to stories continued. However, as I began to discover my philosophies and morals and started to grow into who I am today, I found that fiction can exist for much more than simple escapism. It can inspire us, it can uplift us, it can place a magnifying glass, haha, pun there, on the world around us and be a guiding light that gives us the power to stand against the difficulties it unveils. That's why I decided to create Spider-Man Lotus. We've all encountered misfortune in our lives. It's human. Things aren't always going to be easy. And we've all lost someone before, a breakup, a disagreement, a death. And when we lose someone we love, it's easy to become buried by it, to let it consume us, to it suffocates you. It can make us feel like the world has fallen apart and that there's no way out. When we're in that darkness, we're the most prone to making mistakes. This is where our defining choices are made. These are the moments that shape us into who we are meant to become. We can either let it corrupt us and push us deeper into our worst flaws, or we can find the integrity in ourselves to use it for something more. When we confront our tragedy, we can garner the strength to rise above, become better than we were before, and blossom into tomorrow. That's when the goodness in all of us shines the brightest. Just like the lotus, we too have the ability to rise from the mud, bloom out of the darkness, and radiate into the world. The capacity for our good rests within us all. I hope you all enjoy the film. We put everything we had into it. This is only the beginning. Well, I got to tell you, yeah, I think a more honest title would have been Spider-Man, This Is Us. If it was called Spider-Man, This Is Us, I think we would know we would be headed for, But Lotus was such a very general cover to this, because this is the image we see on YouTube. We see this cover. Let me just do a quick, make sure we don't have the image die out yet. Let me see if he answers any important questions. I don't think he does. I think people just really liked it. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. Spider King Q, different people helping out. Why didn't you put subtitles? Okay. Okay, this message is very inspiring. Okay. Yeah. Oh, still, okay. This wasn't too bad. One comment says, this wasn't too bad at all. Still unfortunate what happened behind the scenes, but for a fan film, wow, you guys did great. What happened? Nothing related to the film itself. The director and actors said dumb things 5 years ago when they were teenagers in high school. So someone wanted to sabotage the movie's reputation and cancel it. The internet thrives on controversy, hate, and leads to tends to lead to sheep mentality. So they were talking shit. Whatever. It happens. Yeah. How gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, so there was some bullshit high school drama that was going on. So let me wrap this up. I'm going to give my letter score. This movie did not need to be 2 hours long. Okay? This movie did not need to be 2 hours long. There was too much drama. And maybe I'm thinking like George Lucas, where it's like faster and more intense. But I think sometimes that's the answer, because what can you expect? Oh my God. These flies everywhere. Flies everywhere. I'm trying to look for the letter score here. Yeah, 2 hours. I think you could have trimmed the fat. Now, I'm going to say my favorite scene, and I think you all know what my favorite scene is. It is the scene where Peter Parker gets almost hit by a car at the 1 hour 40 mark. Let me see. Let's get that. That's my favorite. Oh, that's not it. Hold on. I gotta get the letter score, but we'll find it. Okay. Well, I'll find it. Maybe what I'll do is I'll find it later, and then I'll put it in the timestamp in the description, or I'll put it in the comments, whatever. And the second best scenes I liked were the action scenes. And third best scenes, so if I had to prioritize it, Peter Parker almost gets hit by a car. That's number one. Number two scene is the action scenes. Number three, so I use sign language. Number three would be the where everybody's happy. Gwen is happy, Mary Jane is happy, Harry's happy, Peter. There's no kissing, no determination of who is into who. Obviously, that would be determined later on, or maybe behind the scenes, but no romantic tipping of the hand to anything. So we're not getting that. Everything else was drama, 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 and it stretched out way too long for me to enjoy. That is unfortunate, and I think it does hurt the content for a bit. So there is that to consider. I'm looking here. I usually do professional, do it right the first time. God damn it! Hold on. Doing it live, that means I'm going to do it shit. What shall I give this? Well, okay, I'm just going to tell you because I was trying to look for the letter grade and I couldn't find it. Let's see. I thought I had another one. No. Okay, so my score is going to be a C plus. I'm going to give it a 78% out of 100. Okay, that's my final score. That's my final judgment. You don't have to like it, but that's what I'm doing. So 78%. Now we're going to go. I'm going to go ahead and talk to you all a little bit because. So I'm going to turn this off. 78% is my score for the whole movie. There's somebody I follow on YouTube. I'll show you his stuff right now. View the channel, please. Okay. This is Rome Go Large. He's made a thank you video. He's going through a difficult time. He's going through cancer. He's fighting this illness right now, much like the kid was fighting an illness in Spider-Man. But he doesn't want any pity. He doesn't necessarily need any donations or anything like that. He is Rome Go Large. I'm not sure if he's Rome Go Large on Twitter, but he is Rome Rush. And all he just wants is for people to watch his videos, subscribe, like, ring the bell. And he's going to continue making videos. He's going to do whatever he can to stay alive, as the disco song goes. And yeah, so I love his videos. He's always talking shit about. I did recently post a link in my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters video that I did. When did I do that? Was that last Thursday or last? I think it was the Sunday before last. So I did that too because he did that whole "What would you do for a PS5?" So that was a year old too. I didn't even notice that it was a year old. So all Rome wants is just watch his content. That's it. Send some positive vibes, prayers. But let's not be sad. Let's be happy for celebrating his life right now. He's going to do everything he can. He's one of those people that are like Kali UK. Okay, Kali UK is the Brit guy who's real, and Rome is the black guy who's real. I'm the Mexican guy who's real. So real people come in all colors and shapes, and I think that's important. And so if you like sports, like NFL, if you like PlayStation and hate Xbox, this is the guy to go to. He's only got one short. We could watch that short actually and see what that's about. We'll watch one video from him. I think he did a few live streams. So he's playing Maximum Football 2020 for the first time, MLB The Show, all these things. He's got PlayStation 5 launch day celebration. Yeah, I'm not interested in PlayStation 5. Maybe if that Project Q is any value to that. MLB The Show, Madden 20, Madden 20, Madden 20, MLB The Show. Live Need for Speed Heat. He doesn't do live streams much anymore, but he hadn't been posting for a while, so he was seeking treatment from his doctors. PS4 broadcasts. Okay, so most of these are like first-person shooters, basketball. Yeah, he just had like, here he talks about which games. NBA 2K19. Okay, let's watch this short, and then we're gonna close it out. But add him onto your friend list. we'll close it out with this. Rome, if you're watching, love and peace to you, and keep doing what you're doing. I will hold out prayers. If anything I can do, you let me know. I'll be here on Twitter and I'm on Instagram as well, but I'm also on the YouTubes.
Stop listening to those home arcade pessimists. Stop. They're just doing it because it generate clicks and views.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
not telling you the truth. They're not an honest opinion. They're trashing stuff because it sounds good and it generate clicks. It talk you right out of a good product. RGT85 almost talked me out of the Simpsons cabinet. That is a great cabinet. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
There you go.
He plays his arcade one-ups on his kneecaps. So don't listen to people like him because he plays without risers. Who in a right mind plays an arcade one-up without a riser on it? A toddler? That's it. Rome, I'm gone. Stop listening to the...
Well, don't be gone too soon. We all need you. But anyway, I'm probably not going to post any more videos until maybe after Wednesday. I will be posting the next Zelda board game thing, Four Swords of the Kingdom, as early as Wednesday morning, but that's already been recorded. So you know what to do. All right. See you. And until the next time.